What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another edition of Phenomenal Motivation. Guys, before I get started this week, look, I live in Texas, man. We've gone through a bad, crazy last 2 weeks because of the winter storm, this devastation it caused with, the power being out and all those different type of things, guys. So I just thought, just think about the human condition, guys. I just want to ask you, how are you doing? So if you feel comfortable talking about that, just share it in the comments when you're watching this video. All right. But secondly, I'm going to get to my week's theme, our week's motivation. Set high expectations. I'm going to tell you a quick little story, maybe not so quick. I'm going to tell you about, myself, really. I'm a person who, I was the smart kid growing up. I was GT. I was in what we called it merit. It was the gifted class. I was someone, I did fairly well in school. I'm not going to say that like I didn't, but my habits weren't right. I didn't have a high expectation level for myself. So I can talk about my senior year of high school. I can remember vividly. My mom was getting on me about my grades. And I even told her, like, look, man, I'm just trying to pass. Now, me passing still is okay, I guess. But that's just what my mindset was. But that carried into college. I didn't take college serious. I remember plenty of time that I'd be doing my assignments the night before at 12 at night when I turn in a paper or something like that. Somebody that loves to write now. But that was the case. Like, I was a person, I never pretend like I'm someone that people didn't think had a lot of potential, but I did. But so I had that potential, but I was afraid of it. I was afraid of what would come. I was afraid of all that. So I did not set those high expectations. But I'll tell you this, once that trigger went off and I decided to set those high expectations for myself, boom, I took off. And I was able to, reach new heights that I had never seen before. Start living up to that potential that a lot of people thought that I had once I became an educator, being able to impact lives. Here's another thing too. When you say that high expectation, those around you, expectations will raise. So as a teacher, as a leader, I was in the classroom. So my second year, well, let's start with my first year of teaching. I set the expectation level, my room's called the greatness room. The target goal was 90%. Now, what I didn't know, I was at a PEG school, and I didn't know 90% in any subject was kind of a big deal, especially in Texas with our testing and how the rigorous these tests are. But you know what happened? My kids actually met their expectation once, and then they actually started doing better performance-wise as a class because I set that high expectation. And next year, we became the phenomenal room because I told the kids if they reach greatness, I'll show them what phenomenal looks like. We made it to, I set the expectation of 100% pass rate on the start. Check this out. I can talk about the beginning of the year. I remember we had a math exit ticket, and one student missed, and there was another student that went, who missed? Now, I don't necessarily want them talking to each other like that, but that's how serious we took it, that expectation level. Because I mean, you had a few 100%. So I can think about even when we had a Christmas party, I was talking to a new parent, and the parent, I was telling her, like, man, if they get 100%, then, but one of my students was like, it's not if, but when. So you see that, like, if you set that high expectation level, and there were other teachers in the building, they actually put 100% boards up in their classroom or put that number up, and their performance level actually went up. And then that school, our school, have one of the highest performance years in the history of the school or something like that. So setting those high expectations is very important, guys. So the thing is too, here's the thing which you have to understand. When you set those high expectations, sometimes the people around you are always going to be comfortable with that. Because when you're trying to be phenomenal or great, sometimes average people don't like it because you're putting an eye on them. So I want y'all to think about that because I always want to put a serious eye on some of these things. And not all happy-go-lucky and just try to pump you up. I keep it real with you. That is going to come with that, but you still set your high expectations anyway. Because you will see more than likely, you set those high expectations, you try to meet those expectations. Sometimes you don't. It's kind of you shoot for the stars, you fall to the moon, or shoot for the moon, you come to the stars type thing. It really is like that. But you set those high expectations and you keep that expectation level high, you will see what happens with the people around you. You will see, like, in yourself, that internal drive that you always have those high expectations. No, you don't always meet them. Sometimes you don't meet your goal. But at the same time, you set those high expectations, more than likely things don't flow right in your direction. You set those high expectations. You're going to get disappointed, but it will flow in your direction. Man, I just want to tell y'all, man, just to end, I hope y'all enjoyed this message. First, I'm going to say I love y'all. Be blessed. Be phenomenal. I'll see y'all next week. Peace out.